Hello and welcome to In the Midst of Everything. I'm Esther Brooks and I am in the midst of snow. Beautiful snow. There is a light precipitation of snow right now. It is very lovely outside. Today I wanted to talk about it's so beautiful outside right now. That's what I want to talk about. Today I wanted to talk about being in awe and wonder. It sounds weird when I say it, but so recently I've kind of been feeling numb to what's around me. Like, it's December and it's Christmas time and it's beautiful outside, and yet I'm not being able to fully admire it. I want to feel like how I used to feel about it. And recently honestly, I don't know exactly when it started, but definitely I've noticed in the past couple of years that I'm somewhere, but I almost feel like I'm not actually there, and I'm not fully taking it all in and then admiring what I'm seeing and being able to feel like I'm physically there. And then when I'm no longer there and I look back at pictures and I'm like, wow, I was there. But I don't know how. Yeah. Like when I went to Europe 2 years ago, and then I just recently went to Cuba. And I don't know if it's just because I'm just God has created me with a mind that thinks a lot and thinks a lot about a lot of things, a lot, and processes a lot. But I can really overdo that and not be able to be in a moment because I'm just so in my head thinking about things a lot. And I think that might possibly be one of the things. I know I keep saying things a lot. And the other day I was driving to work like I do. I don't know. I was driving to work and it looked like this. There was snow everywhere on the trees, on the ground, and it just looked like a beautiful winter wonderland. And yet, I somehow was not able to admire it the way that I would want to. And so I was telling God about it and telling him how I felt and I want to admire your creation and the way that you've made things to the fullest extent, but I'm really struggling to be able to do that. I was telling him about the fact that my relationship with him is as close as it's ever been. And yet, when I was a kid and I was younger, when this would be outside, snow, snow everywhere. It was, I don't know how to explain it. I just was able to really experience it. It was magical. It was beautiful. It was just amazing. But it feels like there's just something blocking that. And I don't know how to explain this. So I was telling him how I felt. And I went to work, and when I was driving home then, I had a different lens. I was like excited, and I was like, just look at it. Look at it. It's just beautiful. Today, I just don't feel like I've got the right words to explain what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna try and do it as well as I can possibly do. Like, I want to be in awe again. I want to have wonder. I want to feel like I'm actually here. And I think it's a little bit better, but it's not fully how it used to be still. And I'm not sure how to change that. Except keep coming to God and telling Him that I want to be able to experience and admire His creation to the fullest extent that I possibly can, and be in awe of Him and how He's made things. So I was looking through the Psalms, and I found 2 Psalms that I thought, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any words. I don't know. So I'm not going to give you context. I'm just going to read it. First one is Psalms 8. This episode definitely is not going to be as long as I have been having them. Because it's cold outside, and also I probably don't necessarily have a whole lot of stuff to say, because I just don't have a lot of words today. So, Psalm 8. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. From the lips of children and infants you have ordained praise, because of your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him, the Son of Man that you care for him? You made him a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned him with glory and honor. You made him ruler over the works of your hands. You put everything under his feet, all flocks and herds, and the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, and the fish of the sea, all that swim the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. So this part in particular, when I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place. What is man that you are mindful of him, the Son of Man that you care for him? It's talking about how King David was the author of this psalm in particular, and he's saying, when I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place. When he's thinking about, what God has created, and it's just like, wow. Then he's like, what is man that you are mindful of him, the Son of Man that you care for him? Like, everything is just so big, and all that God has created. Like, what are we that God should think about us and care for us? When I look at nature, I want to think about God and how amazing he is, and just how beautiful he's made everything. I want that back. And then another one is Psalm 19. This is another Psalm of David, actually, because not all the Psalms are written by David in particular. But this, actually, yeah, I didn't read this before, but it says right here, that they're actually both written by David. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. Their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens he has pitched a tent for the sun, which is like a bridegroom coming forth from his pavilion, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is hidden from its heat. I love where it says, the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. So as you go about your day, in whatever you're doing, I hope that you would take time to look outside and admire God's creation. Because it's beautiful. You see those clouds out there that are like, there's dark parts and then there's light parts, and it's just like, wow. It's a work of art. God, I just thank you for this beautiful day today. God, would you just help us to be able to be in awe and wonder of what you've created? To see that the heavens declare your glory. And just admire what you've created, God. You could have made this earth just so bland and not all this like interesting different kinds of trees and whatnot. God, I just thank you. I thank you that I have eyes to be able to admire the beauty around me. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave you because I'm getting kind of cold, so I'm going to go and put my coat on and go back inside. So goodbye.